Hello. Yes, you are. Throw out my announcements everywhere. Clean up my screen. I wish I had a bigger monitor. This would be so much easier. Whatever, close enough. Yeah, I took a really long break. And now a bunch of stuff that came out a week or 2 weeks ago. Hello, Shadownix. A lot of stuff that came out a while ago is not so new anymore, and I need to catch up. I have been trying to keep up with the game, though not very well, as you can see. 160 like every day when I log in. I did finish this. Wasn't there like a community reward for this? Where do I find out about that? Oops. Oops. I don't know. I'm pretty sure there was like a oh, it's this thing. Wait, 10 million? We already freaking finished it? Holy crap. Well, I guess we're getting all these rewards at some point. Can I close it from here? No. Okay, I'm gonna have to get rid of that. Back to full screen. Oh, whoops. Back to PGR. Oh, is it codes, Merle? Do I have to go enter them? I didn't know they were codes. You just started Shadownix? It's a fun game. It's a bit of a slow grind. You kind of have to be patient with it. Because you don't really get to do much until you level up and get through the story, because for some reason everything's unlocked by the story. Just be patient with your black cards and you should be able to save up and get most of the characters you want. Grab my free stuff. I don't want to spend too much time doing dailies. I'd rather just do the story. I can do my dailies after stream. But I did hit 79, I think, yesterday or the day before. So, actually, that must have been yesterday. So I'm almost 80. You get a huge power spike when you hit 80. And everything gets a little bit easier, so I am looking forward to it. Let's claim all. Surprise! Merle's the only one that's done it, because nobody delivers hogs to anyone. Thank you, Merle. But I have way too much serum, so I will easily be able to do all the stories today. I hope. If it's really expensive, I'm gonna be sad. But I don't want to take forever. So let's check out this new story. As far as I know, this story is mostly disconnected from the previous chapters. Can you confirm that, Merle? Because I know you did it. But as far as I know, chapter 9 isn't closely related to the rest of the story. Like a side story, but apparently a really good side story. Controller. And the first one's a cutscene? Is that what that means? I didn't think they'd do just cutscenes in the main story. That's pretty good. Okay, that's good. So if you haven't caught up with the story yet, Shadownyx, although some things might be a little confusing, technically Chapter 9, it shouldn't spoil much. It shouldn't really ruin the rest of the story for you. Maybe introduce characters you didn't know existed, but it's probably going to introduce characters I didn't know existed, so. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's just play story. Okay, this is going to be shorter than I thought then. Somewhere in the desert, battlefield cleanup is underway in a forsaken stronghold. Sand and dust flutter everywhere. This is the third time this month. A dark, long pole-like object has punctured the ground in the center of the encampment. Broken mechanoids infected are scattered on the ground nearby. Fully armed soldiers are preparing to ship them to the disposal site. Lucky we caught an early alert this time. This place is evac'd before the punishing conversion probe landed. A punishing conversion probe? What? Attacks from infected zones have been increasing recently. We can't always predict them like this time. So I guess infected satellites are launching things to the surface? 12 normal, 3 hidden. Oh, less hidden. Does 12 normal include the cutscenes? Honestly, I would rather they did cutscenes than some of the things they've done where it's like, just walk to this place and there's no gameplay. And all other ground forces across the world are losing their strongholds too. All thanks to this conversion probe launched from areas infected by punishing virus. Landing, then immediately releasing high concentration punishing virus to control all nearby mechanoids. Yep, it's an attack from space. Yeah, but number 1's a cutscene. That's why I'm asking. Like, is there more cutscenes like this one, where there's no gameplay? I'm okay with it, but just curious. Because this, to me, technically is like a cutscene. Probes launched from the ground are less of a problem as they usually come from far away. We can employ defense in depth, so there's still quite a bit of leeway. But Watanabe looks up to the sky. But the probes launched from low Earth orbit are hidden behind the orbital debris. They have high initial velocity, are launched almost vertically above us. Mr. Watanabe, you mean that infected International Space Station? Yes. The ISS is weaponized? That's a little yikes. Oh, the first one's just story. Okay. It's probably been giving Babylonia a hard time too. Yeah, from our optics, they're having quite the party up there. Not just that, Babylonia also pulled back most of their elite ground forces, including that Grey Raven squad. They have all been summoned back up to reinforce their space forces. Oh, this is different than I thought. Mr. Watanabe, are you implying... I know what you're thinking. Our intel does show that Babylonia has decided to eliminate the infected space station once and for all. Can they really? Against that thing? I feel you. For a long time, they've been fighting like in trenches against that space station. Probably because there aren't many experienced Fenrir pirates left in Babylonia. Ever since the Great Retreat, most of the elite pilots in Babylonia have come to Mr. Watanabe. Oh, huh. From a strategic point of view, Babylonia would never start a war they can't win. They must be hiding something we don't know. Are you saying that? From our past simulations, once the threat and comms interface from that space station are removed, the world will change. This war will likely determine the future direction of the world. If that's the case, indeed, the Forsakens must be part of this. And for this we have long since made preparations. Forsakens assemble. What are you, frickin'... You some superheroes now? Roger. Remove all camouflage and establish a communication channel with Babylonia. Deploy all defense systems, open 2/3 of our hangars. I want takeoff checks completed within 3 hours. Transfer the ground command. The reserve commanders in the ground control center. Mr. Watanabe, are you going to... I'm still the Forsaken leader. Now isn't the time to let emotions direct us. This is a negotiation, not compromise, nor cooperation. I will get what we deserve. We gladly join you in this fight. We are the Forsakens. Never we forget. Okay. Let's see. You geared up? Can't remember who I geared up last. Yeah, so I guess I'll use her for now. Unless I feel like I really badly need... I did get the skin, by the way. And poor Karenina's head is cut off by my camera. Wonder, can I... Incoming. The next wave of beyond visual range strike will hit soon. Interception rate 73%. Celica, tell all departments to prepare for impact. Roger. After a volley of tremors, the alarms temporarily halt. The interception rate is dropping. If Babylonia gets hit with this high an intensity of firepower again, we'll need to up the orbital height again, which will worsen our connection to the ground even more. Celica, continue your loss report. Understood. The door of the command room opens. A young man in senior lab uniform shows up. Based on our analysis of the observation results... Ouch, hey. Asimov, the chief tech officer of Babylonia Science Council, is shoved aside by someone from behind. Everyone's favorite, tsundere. Out of my way. Hey, you. Karenina, is there a situation? I should be the one asking you that. Why is nothing happening here? Why is it still moving? When's that dumbass tin can gonna stop swimming around? If this keeps going on, then we won't be able to use that thing. Calm down. We tried all the attacks we had, but they couldn't destroy the space station from outside. The landing operation after this volley of attacks... And... is after? I don't know. It'll be your showtime once our ground forces find the station's weak point. Wait a sec, why is this bomber girl the one piloting that thing? Cosmos Technician Union specifically appointed Karen because she's good at causing explosions. Fair. I mean, honestly, fair. Hire the person that can blow stuff up. Nonsense. You tell me that it's not just a button press of work. I feel like I'm time traveling back to when automation wasn't a thing. A button press of work? You know how difficult it is to micromanage that thing? Are you even qualified? You want a taste of it right now? I'm kind of glad I'm using Karenina now. She's apparently part of the story. Speaking of, about Grey Raven. Karenina stops midway through wielding her cannon and turns to Celica. Uh-oh, she jealous. Ah, right, where are the Grey Ravens? Celica manages to calm Karenina down after some diplomacy. She then directs her to the control room. Asimov pats some dust off his clothes in nonchalance. Asen massages his nose bridge. As we all know, the space station has been causing a high degree of signal interference. The strength of this interference varies periodically, and our forecast shows that the interference will soon be at its historical low. I think we get what you're saying. Right, I need you to allocate more manpower to escort a research satellite somewhere close to the space station so we can study it better. Manpower. Alright, fine. Don't worry, the findings will be worth it. After all, I'm confident that this time I can unveil more of the virus's truth. Oh, suddenly? Oh. Commandant, we are 300 kilometers away from the space station. According to the mission briefing, this is where we'll start to see infected drones. Don't worry, we'll escort you. Thank you very much. Every time. Thinking of, Liv still has her long hair at this point in the story. I don't know when she cuts her hair. I still don't like the shuttles. Feels like I'm not in control. Commandant, how are you feeling? Fine. Fenrir is a space shuttle that can operate in both the atmosphere and outer space. It takes a high toll on the pilot's body. Usually, only constructs can operate it. Even as passengers, humans can feel unwell. If there's anything wrong with your body, please do tell me. Instead of performing a routine scan, Liv instead reaches her hand over in support. Boom! Oh. Commandant. What was that? I'm okay. Still here. A nearby ally aircraft is shot and forced to retreat. Hold on tight, we'll buy you time. The next few shells barely miss the wings of the shuttle and explode not far behind. A few corrupted drones are already discernible to the naked eye. They are speeding at the shuttle. Zoom! Yeah, I know it was Lux that cut it. Is it in her story, her cutscenes, that she cuts it? Because I know there's a story to why she cuts her hair. I just don't know what it is yet. I haven't watched them all yet. Yet before engaging with the Grey Raven squad, the corrupted drones become drawn by the fire from ally aircraft and enter into combat with them instead. Full speed ahead, Grey Raven. Break through this area and don't look back. Don't forget your mission is to land on the corrupted space station. The engine screams, quickly accelerate. But, excuse me? I didn't push a button. The engine screams, quickly accelerating the shuttle. The Grey Raven squad leaves the explosions and sounds in the voice channels far behind. The shuttle decelerates eventually when finally reaches the corrupted space station. The bulk of the station paints itself onto the window of the cockpit. It's so big, though I guess it's actually a lot smaller than Babylonia. Any signals around here? No allies visible nearby. No signals either. Because the reason I ask, Merle, is I know there's a cutscene of it. There's an actual, like, cinematic. I don't know if it's fully animated or if it's like this, where it's going frame by frame. But I know there is art of her cutting her hair. So I don't know if that's in the English game yet or not. If we know when and why she did it. Or if that's not coming until a future chapter. That one. Might be because of signal interference. We can't be the first squad to arrive here. Okay. Commandant, bad news. Multiple weapons are locked onto us. The space station's close-range firearms. No wonder we don't see anyone waiting here. Just as Lee finishes, multiple arrays of light trace across the space, arcing towards the lone Grey Ravens. Incoming. Commandant, we have to crash land. Thought we landed already. I thought we touched down on the space station. Minute the cabin is breached, we will be entering the vacuum of space. Please power up your space combat suit immediately. Got it. You can quickly power up your space combat suit. Before the cabin becomes depressurized, you put on your helmet and begin to inhale the slightly oversaturated oxygen. She anxiously gestures you to connect with her via your mind beacon. Can you hear me now? Copy. Manon's health condition is stable, no injuries detected. We're approaching the surface. Prepare for a hard landing. Again, I thought we touched down. I'm so confused. Suddenly, Karenina. According to the map, we've landed at the designated location, the data analysis cabin on the space station. But our aircraft has been destroyed. If we can destroy the space station's defense system, we're able to retreat when the main forces arrive. These terminals seem bizarre. Those are what the report said. The corruption occurred on this space station only. You must be careful. Anything hidden or secret in this place? I don't think so. This is... Man. What? I've never seen that happen before. Can this happen in the event? Because this has never happened to me. If they go invisible. This is the slowest I've killed these things. Dang it. Yeah, guessed as much. Get rid of these. No, you don't. Nothing wrong. This place is fancy. It was entirely a punishing virus. Whoa? Okay, only the story does this. Space station must be hiding some important secrets. It seems we can do more than just destroying it. Guys, I've turned off the space station's remote sensing system. Well done, Liv. It should be able to reduce its attacks against Babylonia. This is the first step for us. Oh, there's more. A friendly request from Korolev. Dear children, would you please kindly treat public facilities with love and care? Serious offenders will be separated from their parents for 1 week in correctional facilities. What? You sure a kid can find themselves in here? Something's not right. Pay no heed to the broadcast, Liv. Okay, but did we succeed in destroying the cabin? Yeah, the observation cabin of the space station is done for good. Incoming connection. Grey Raven? Celica, how did you manage to contact us? Great, I knew. It must be your work. We just launched a relay satellite trying to establish more comm channels. This must be what dial-up feels like. Do they even know what dial-up is? Right, I'm here to tell you that because you destroyed the observation deck, the accuracy of the space station's beyond visual range attack is rapidly dropping. Babylonia is safe for now. We're readjusting position. That's great. You can continue with your original mission. Wait, something's attacking the relay satellite. And signal gone. Satellite's probably been shot down. Even after dealing with their long-range attacks, their close-range defenses are still quite the nuisance, huh? Let's stick to the plan and get rid of their defense systems first. Only then can we establish stable connection to help subsequent forces to land. Liv, can you map a route? These compartments have been constantly moving. I need to reprocess them again. Friendly reminder from Korolev. To visit the next compartment, please follow the green arrows on the corridor. Green arrows light up along the corridor as if directed by the broadcast. Well, theatrical. Theatrical? Huh? What is this? There's eyes on us. Ooh, Ayla. To figure out something about Ayla now? Oh, this guy's new. Alan. So, President Hassan, would you consider my request? We are at war. WGAA is a civilian organization. You may be its leader, but you shouldn't be here in the command room, let alone requesting something of me. This has nothing to do with my business, or should I say, nothing to do with me even, yes? I do realize this is quite a sudden discourtesy, but I do believe this is worth your consideration. Mr. Allen, I cannot accept your request without sufficient evidence. You do realize that you're asking us to search for a construct lost years ago in an investigation on the space station. Oh, that's, dang it, what's her name? Is this Selena? The musician girl? I'm afraid we don't have enough manpower to do so. She's more than just Booba. As much as I've made that joke before, too. We have a girl with great intuition in the second archaeological team. She was the one who decrypted the hidden info. Great intuition, huh? Come in, Miss Ayla. The cabin door What? Stop it! Why does it keep doing that? The cabin door opens and a fashionable-looking construct with a unique air around her shows up. Greetings, President Hassan. This is Ayla from the second archaeological team. I am responsible for the identification of artwork. And a highly talented young artist in Babylonia, too. Oh, I know you. I mean, it's impossible to not know you. I had the privilege to appreciate a few works of yours. They're spectacular indeed. I am honored, President Hassan. We don't have much time. Say what you have in mind. Sure. In short... What? Please tell me it's still in here. Good. Sure. In short, I am asking for you to trust in my intuition. After a brief summary from Ayla, I think some of my buttons are really, dying on my controller, so they're way too easy to trigger. So if I just tap them really lightly, they trigger. So basically, you've been receiving some signals that may contain useful intel from the white noise broadcast by the space station. And you recently came to the conclusion that this signal was sent by your friend, a construct by the name of Selena, within the space station. And that the content of the signal were lines from this play called The Tempest by William Shakespeare. Operator, pull up some white noise signal of the space station and compare them against the particular section described by Miss Ayla. You got it, Prez. Yep, some similarities in here. But well, you know, the interference is really stifling our data pipeline. Pretty high chance it could just be monkeys on typewriters. I can hear a lot more than what's recorded here. I'm very certain that this is Selena's voice, and she's still alive. Sen stares at Ayla's eyes. They are firm, confident, and exude a maturity that juxtaposes her appearance. Alright, I believe you. If that lost construct is still alive somehow, we need to bring her back to Babylonia. To protect Ayla, I believe we need to... Mr. Allen, only I can sense Selena's voice, plus other archaeological team members have their work to do as well. I think I can perform this mission on my own. It's not that I don't trust your ability to protect yourself. It's just that if you find her, but... I understand. I think I know what to do. One last question. Who will send you there? Speaking of, Celica. Understood. Mr. Watanabe, this way, please. Oh! He actually came back! Oh... Your meetings are as boring as they look. Frickin' Watanabe. Babylonia has acknowledged your request. After this war, Babylonia will disclose ground surveillance info to the Forsaken and share with them upgraded Inver device technology and so on. Indeed, don't miss any. Reminds me I should mention, it's been a long time, Watanabe. Now's not the time to reminisce. Wow! It did it again! Oh no, it didn't. It just looked like it did. Yes, quite. Well, Miss Ayla, I will leave your escort mission to this ace pilot of the Forsaken. Ayla approaches Watanabe and observes him curiously. Sure. But I think I remember you. You're wanted by Babylonia. And you dare come in person to negotiate? Interesting. We arrived at the second target location. According to the analysis, here is the weapon control system backend. After the space station corrupted? There remain many inactivated heteromeres. If they become enemies, just like... Have you noticed that cross-shaped enemy in the middle? Although we're not all clear about the mechanism, this type of enemy seems to control the spawning of other enemies and the key to dealing with our problems. I understood. I'm gonna beat you up. Compartment has been controlled. Go to the target point. Place the control Oh, I actually have to place one? I love Karenina, because you kind of just beat stuff up, and it just works. Those black pillars decompose, reconstruct. Every bit of the heteromatter of punishing virus in the space station could become our enemy. Our attacks can make them remain inactive. At least we found a way, right? Yep, let's continue it. Oh? Where is that thing? Over here. No, 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 no. I don't like this thing. It's mean. What? Did it just shoot me and I went over its head? Oh, it It had a bomb. I didn't notice. Oh, how is that not a dodge? There we go. Yep. Finally. Some heteromatter have regenerated energy and started to act again. At this rate, we'll be drained sooner or later. Liv, access the control system directly. Lee, understood. More. No, game. Don't you change my target on me. I hate when the game does that. Ah. There we go. It's done. All close-range firepower for interception purposes has been turned off. Well done, Liv. The subsequent troops have begun to issue a new assembly signal. We don't have to fight purely on our own at last. And with that, all weapon systems of the space station have been disabled. A friendly request from Korolev. Dear children, would you please kindly treat public facilities with love and care? Serious offenders will be separated from their parents for 1 week in correctional facilities. Where's the mute button on this thing again? Starting to get on my nerves. In the vast expanse of space, Watanabe, it's so crowded in here. It's not meant for two. Did you bring mint leaves with you? How do you... I've been following the news. More precisely, I'm really keen on knowing about the news of Grey Raven, so I happened to read about their events. Why Grey Raven of all things? Whatever, this is none of my business. Oh, it's nothing that serious. I'm just really interested in their commandant. Oh, right. Back on topic. You're in this suit of yours, but you must be bringing them with you, right? Can I have a leaf as a souvenir? All while bantering, Watanabe effortlessly pilots the aircraft around corrupted drones. Another enemy explodes and turns into space debris. In the short moment, undisturbed by enemies, Watanabe nabs a mint leaf from the cockpit and passes it to Ayla. Wow. Man's a god pilot? I'll give you something in return too, then. Ayla fishes out her pen and signs on the ceiling of Watanabe's cockpit. She gave him an autograph on his ship. Is this what Babylonian kids these days do? Oh, whatever. All done on my end. The rest is yours. Roger. Sit tight. Watanabe and his Forsaken Air Force cleaned up most of the corrupted drones with superb coordination and efficiency. Watanabe and a few of the other aircraft accelerate, entering the range of the space station's defense weapon systems. Lock-on warning. Incoming attacks. Amount 16. Watanabe does a barrel roll with his aircraft. The missiles zip past him, leaving not so much as a scratch on it. You've got good space compatibility and G-force endurance. Really? Thanks. Watanabe spins his aircraft around and is about to attack the defense system. Enemy missile control systems offline. That must be the Grey Ravens. Oh, how do you know? I have met many Babylonian squads. Only they could do that. The Grey Ravens have a special place in your heart, huh? Enough chatting. We have arrived at your landing spot. I'll drop you off nearby. Oh, alright then. Thanks for the ride, Watanabe. See you next time. Here's to me hoping there won't be a next time. Fucking Watanabe. It was the bait specifically for one corrupted, because there was the worm corrupted was designed to smell things because it was blind in the desert. I don't think most corrupted can do that. Ayla waves goodbye to Watanabe. Watanabe immediately takes off in his aircraft again and begins to scour the area. I remember it being somewhere near. Aha. An aircraft without any faction insignias lie dormant on the surface of the space station. There's a massive opening in the space station next to the aircraft. It's like we have some uninvited guests. The deal with Babylonia ends here. Oh? But... Grey Raven. Watanabe pilots his aircraft towards the main entrance of the space station. Uninvited guests? Would that be like Alpha or something? Oh! They haven't done this in the main story before. Okay. I really hope it's not mine, because mine is not fully leveled. If we want to go to the control center next, we need to take the main passage, but... Darn, that AI shut the pressure door. Is there no other way? Let me think. All terminals nearby are covered in that thick black matter. We don't have enough firepower to force this pressure door open. If we did, initiating connection. I knew it had to be you people. Get away from where you are immediately. Watanabe, why are you here? Watanabe, if we can catch his signal, he should be near us. Move away from that door, and hurry. A deafening howl travels down the other end of the passage. Bullets and explosions rain upon the door. Watanabe is piloting an aircraft inside the passage? Bah, didn't destroy it completely. Whatever. Watanabe pops open his cockpit mid-flight. What? Excuse me? He gives the Grey Raven squad a squint, then jumps off. The next moment, his aircraft collides with the door, causing a fiery explosion behind him. Watanabe lands safely without looking at the explosion. Of course he doesn't look at the explosion. Why would he look at the explosion? Oh my gosh. How reckless. Meet again, Watanabe. We meet again. However, you seem to have much trouble here. Let's skip chit-chatting and see this as my gift for you. Aw. Okay, that's a dash. That's just an AoE. Ooh, I like the red. Can I look at skills? 3 ping and then red. And ping a red orb after any 3 ping transform executive attacks. Okay. Nabe has already been able to cope with them. You're so strong. It feels completely different from the time we met him before. What's next? I am primed. Bet. I'm gonna have to learn how to play this guy. Yo! What? Aw, his ult's kinda cool. Did I say thanks to you? Still quite energetic. Next location. And I am almost ready to trigger his passive again. His ult is expensive though. Where is it? Oh, it's gone. Okay. I actually kind of like this version of him. Incredible acceleration and flexibility, as if designed specifically for space combat. Why do the Forsakens have such an advanced frame? Babylonia would design more advanced frames for constructs with outstanding performance to further enhance their abilities. You must have heard of that before. Babylonia? If that's the case, the only possibility is from when you were still in Babylonia. Correct. It's good stuff, but it isn't really new. As for how I got this frame, well, I don't think I need to report to your commandant about that now, do I? It wouldn't hurt. Just one of the conditions for my agreement. Watanabe. Never thought we would fight side by side again. Same here. Why are you here, Watanabe? You're worried that I might do something to cause sparks between Forsakens and Babylonia again. Well, this time I made a deal with those hypocrites. At least for now, we are just using each other. Happy with my answer? Like that. I see. But helping you here isn't part of my agreement. I'm doing it for free. What's your purpose for helping us out then? You accept sympathy as an answer. Alright, I'll cut to the chase. An Ascendant has already landed in the space station. Oh boy. Self-immune? That's kind of a weird title. What does that mean? Oh, it's frickin' Gabriel. Okay. I hope I don't have to fight him yet. I don't like him. I fought him on the Taiwan server. Not fun. I've left the aircraft, Miss Luna. It's just blowing his way through walls. While reporting to Luna, Gabriel continues to bombard the cabin walls of the space station with a hand cannon. Target signal is clear. I'm moving straight at the target. Very well. Why is it her old model? She looks different from that now. The Grey Ravens are also in the space station, but they are not our mission target. Stay away from them if you can. Understood. I'll try to make it quick. Once the mission is complete, send me a signal immediately. I'll pick you up in person. Whoa, she's there too? Huh. Understood. Yes? The entire space station begins to tremble. The connecting joints between the compartments disintegrate, layer by layer. Disassembly? Dear children, we are now Whoa! Uh-oh. Dear children, we are now demonstrating how the immune system of the human body works. Cells infected by bacteria or virus will be destroyed and discarded. Oh, it's trying to throw him into space. The broadcast. Is it saying that the space station is self-destructing? Self-defense mechanism. After a series of tremors, you realize quite a number of compartments are being shot out into space. Some compartments did not manage to depressurize in time, and they are pushed even further away by the reaction force of the inner contents. air, even Babylonia troops. Like what it said, the immune system of the space station is being triggered. Immune? You mean the immune system of the corrupted against humans? Well, if I'm not mistaken, you destroyed the space station's radars and weapon controls, which was akin to disabling its attack and defense function. Now, with your troops boarding the place, the immune system within the space station is being triggered. It's discarding the compartments to get rid of your people. For the station, disassembly does not spell destruction. As long as the gravity-generating core still exists, it can attract and restructure nearby matter like it did before. But to us foreign cells, disassembly is devastating. If we don't do something, we'll be turning into space debris real soon. Let's move. Understood, Commandant. You like Gabriel? He's spooky. From here on, it'll be a bit different. The gate is locked by encryption, which means it's Lee's turn. Analyzing. I see 3 arrows. And, oh no, 4 arrows behind her leg. I see. There's 4 corrupted terminals right in the 4 corners of this compartment. Varied combinations can be produced by switching their respective... Let's try different combinations. That one can't be interacted with. I guess I have to do them in order? So we have to make a section... Wait, why did it go away so fast? Triangle, square... Maybe something unexpected would happen if we leave a certain blocks. God damn it! Why does it disappear so fast? Oh, I think it wanted me to do that one first. Whatever. Oh! Hacked successfully. Okay. The encryption has been hacked, but it causes those headers to enter defense mode. Well, I think I accidentally figured it out. Oh, that's so dumb though. Why did they put the chat boxes in the top left and they disappear in 2 seconds? That's the first time in a game I wasn't fast enough to read it, and I read really fast. Anyway, we made certain progress. Let's finish the remaining enemies. Oh, whoops. Well, I guess I'm using her for a bit. What? I didn't even see what hit me. There we go. I always make that mistake whenever I see a blue orb. I'm like, oh, use blue, and then I'll switch to Liv, because Liv is blue. My brain works in weird ways. I make that mistake all the time. It's ruined some runs in Warzone and stuff. Digit Blade. Gonna cut us with numbers? Lee, I can feel the virus's local contamination of the control system weakening. What's wrong? It could be due to the space station's expelling action. Good, the electromagnetic lock is still functioning. This is an antique system, so it shouldn't be too difficult to manually change the parameters. Liv? Liv, how long can you stay jacked in to hack it? About 3 minutes. That won't be enough. It'll take us at least 5 to change the parameters and initialization until the lock is up and running again. Count us in. We should be able to buy you more time. Indeed. If that's the case, Watanabe will have to let me access his frame. Wait, Babylonia and the Forsaken aren't exactly friends. This may put Liv in an awkward situation. Don't expect us to hide any secrets we managed to find in your frame. This frame was built by Babylonia in the first place. I've got nothing to hide. As for my consciousness, the Grey Ravens should know their manners, yes? Of course. Commandant, are you sure? Do it. Let's do it then. If there are any emergencies, Commandant, please wake us immediately. VR time! At least I'm assuming that's what it is. Yeah, VR time. Actually, this looks like it's outside the space station. What the hell? Lucia, why is she so enthusiastic? I see, it's a challenge, isn't it? Alright, I accept it. Let's see who can sweep the enemies away faster. Yay, I did it first. Come on, shoot at me. Jeez, he's actually really good. I do need to finish building him. Because I haven't gotten to actually use him yet, because he's still too low level and he's too weak for Warzone. It says maybe my life is for this moment. Why does he say that? The animations in slow-mo look so bad. They look so good when they're going full speed, but then you slow them down and it's just like posing. Oh no, not Riot. Don't make me fight Riot. I hate Riot. Tell Riot to go away. We did it. All compartment locks have been reconfigured to lock status. This assembly should have stopped. But only 72% of compartments are online now. We still have no information on the whereabouts of those troops expunged by the space station. Constructs can live in space. All the commandants participating in this mission have also dedicated space equipment. The life support system should at least last them until they're rescued. But before that, they'll have to float around in space. At least they're alive. We won't let that happen, Commandant. What? You won't let them live? Bad translation. Bad translation. Let's complete the mission as soon as possible so we can contact Celica and get everybody home. I copied the space station's log data while we were waiting for the lock to reactivate. The database was heavily contaminated. I don't know how much useful data we can find. I'll leave the data filtering to you, Liv. Okay. The log actually recorded how the space station became the way it is. The station failed to stop Punishing Virus from invading the gravity core, which caused gravitational disorder in the region. It destroyed the space station structure and continued to draw in nearby Punishing Virus. A high-density matter was created in the gravity core, formed by a large amount of Punishing Virus. According to the log, this process is called heteromerization, and this high-density body is hence named Punishing Heteromer. The scary thing is, these heteromers can gather and disperse at will while maintaining high coordination with them. It was also recorded that cross-shaped enemy would control nearby heteromer particles to form various corrupted that were seen on Earth. So what we've been fighting were all built from the Punishing Virus. Lucia clenches her blade. This information is incredibly important to humanity. Punishing virus is evolving. We can worry about getting this info out later. All ally signals are moving toward the gravity device in the core region. We must not fall behind. No, boy. I don't like you. You haven't complied with the regulations. Now, kids, come to the confinement cabin with Korolev. Oh, is that supposed to be Korolev? Accept your punishment. If any resistance occurs, Korolev will follow the rules to adopt the minimum enforcement measures. Liv, it's not composed of heteromatter. It's a real corrupted, I'm afraid. It's an annoying broadcast we've been listening to all the time. But in such high viral density environment, can a machine truly maintain its original consciousness? It strikes me that it's been held in captivity alone. What could be the reason for that? We might have no answers to it. All I know now is that we only have one choice: confinement. Stupid thing. I hate you. No. Oh my gosh, I hit dodge. Who thought this boss was a good idea? Who thought this was fun? Screw you, Korolev. Boy. Shoot. I don't like you. Stupid shotguns. Ooh. Gear goes down. Advance to the core ring. Is this just gonna end the story? This is so pointless if this is just gonna end it. Yep. Okay. We should be getting Ayla again soon, I would assume, unless she's the hidden chapter. Gravitational edge. Boom. Platform could not withstand the battle between the Grey Ravens and the Corrupted. It shatters into pieces, separating the members of Grey Raven. What? But we just walked off it! Lucia, Commandant and Watanabe are... Commandant. I'm fine. Liv, let's keep shooting. Roger that. Korolev is completely untouched by Lee and Liv's shooting. Seems to have chosen you as the target, Commandant of Grey Raven. Although significantly damaged, Korolev's weapon modules still try to prepare for the next round of attack. Humans are doomed. Stay behind me and don't move. Watanabe moves forward as he prepares to face corrupted Korolev alone. However, initiating connection. Attention to all Babylonia forces. Explosives have been installed on the gravity cabin's wall structure, ready for final detonation. All personnel will be exposed to the vacuum of space after detonation. Switch to vacuum mode immediately. Countdown. Detonation? Why blast the cabin wall now? What's Babylonia planning? Cabin wall blows up from a massive explosion, but the debris does not fly inwards. Instead, they are sucked out by the enormous negative pressure caused by the vacuum of space. Liv. Lucia plants her blade into the ground and hugs Liv tightly. Liv is trying her best to control her levy guns so they are not sucked into space. Grab on. Grabbing onto a shattered platform with one hand, Watanabe reaches out his other hand to you. Grab his hand. With Watanabe's support, you can now aim at Korolev's weak point. Am I just gonna shoot him with a pistol? Hello, E. Yeah, I feel like I won. Korolev trudges and climbs towards you with its robotic arms. Fire. I love how they actually make the player a bit of a badass, that we actually have big parts in the story. Hey look, this big robot's coming, I'm just gonna shoot the fucker with a pistol. It loses balance after its cyclopean eye. Why did... No, that's a weird... is shot. It falls into the volatile torrent created by the vacuum of space. Watanabe yells, but he could hardly be heard. After switching to electromagnetic communication, I said, "Good shot." As the air nearby becomes completely drained, everything finally comes to rest. You look into the endless void of space through the hole created by the explosion, and you see a floating satellite. Initiating connection. Hello? The prism is ready. It's up to you now, Task Force. There's only one chance. Once you've stabilized the core, send me the signal. Make sure it's not too early or too late. Prism. I think I know what's going on now. Huh? What's that sound in the signal? Is it gonna be the play? Is it oh, it could be violins too if it's Selena. The surrounding gravity becomes abnormal. The core of the space station, gravity room, we finally made it. It's the gravity experiment here that produces heteromatter. Who would have thought humans would not only suffer from the punishing virus, but also help it create a new form? Watanabe, thank you for fighting with all of us this way. With us all this way. Don't worry, I won't leave until the threat of the space station is resolved. I know those enemies were just warm up for you. Let's show our true power to them. Oh yeah. It's like their presence is conveying a certain message. Find a way to the core ring. What? I should have used blue. I'll just use the blue as it is now. Stupid cubes. Stop it! Okay, apparently I can't run fast enough past the cubes. No. More blue. What? Oh, there's... Man, we can't go any further. This is an artificially designed area. Now that we've dispatched the enemies, the mechanism should be able to resume normal operation. Try to get close to the edge. Oh, what a stunning design. I remember there's gravity generators inside Babylonia as well. Yes, but I never thought I would be so close to its prototype. I've tried it out. It's fine to go. Keep on going. Super speed. It's rude. Okay, I just got staggered for like 5 hits. No dropping cubes on me. This is a longer one. Okay, that was just me being dumb. Okay, let me go over here, and I'm going to... I don't think I went the right way. Oh, it did. I just barely missed this one. Whoa! Oh, it had a field around it. Hopefully there's not too much more to this mission. Oh. This is... Oh, wait. Is part of this mission not dying at all? I'm gonna retreat. I don't want to fail at getting the full mission. Die less than once, yes. I'm tempted to switch team, actually. Let's switch team. Do something different for the rest.
やっと俺の出番か。
Let's give you your set. Your weapon. And switch to your physical set. And give you the physical Da Vinci set. What is the recommended battle power? Does it even give recommended anymore? Doesn't look like it. At least not that I can see. Yeah, I got cubed. But I have beat this already, so let's skip the... Or I've already gone through these cutscenes, so... Let's skip till we get to the end, because I don't want to, take too long on this. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. What? Bomb hidden in my own frickin' animation. I will say, one thing that drives me crazy with this game is I don't always know what hits. Nice. Minute, we can't go any further. Yeah, this is when the bridge forms. Wow. I dodged. Oh my gosh. I still don't know if it's my controller or what, but the fact that my game occasionally just decides that I didn't dodge. Thank you. Oh god, I'm just dead. Yeah. I hate that sometimes I'll push the dodge button and nothing happens. I don't know if it's lag with the thing. I don't know if it's because I'm streaming, it's slowing down my game. But sometimes it just feels like my button doesn't do anything. And I get hit so many times by that. I mean, that's kind of the cost of emulating, but it really sucks. Oh, I didn't want to use everything. There we go. The problem... Oh my gosh. See, you can stream from a phone. The problem is I don't have a phone capable of playing this game. This is my phone. It's like 6 years old. If you look carefully at the side, I don't know if this will focus. But you can see inside the phone there, the back is peeling off. I just don't have the money to buy a new phone. But yeah, no, I know people who stream this game and do it from an actual phone. And trust me, if I could, I would. 100%. That's better. Oh my god, it only hit one? You suck. Give me a red. Okay, give me another yellow. Thank you. That's better. Thanks, Merle. But yeah, this is why I stopped streaming Pain Cage and Warzone. Because I've noticed on stream that my emulator is lagging, and it's really, really frustrating when doing competitive stuff. Oh, I'm sure having all the healing and mitigation from Liv is really nice. This is some kind of mechanism again. Should take a look at it. Don't drop a cube on my head. Oh, it's another triangle. Is it gonna level out all the gears? Or just one? Just one. It's a device used to lock those rings. In such a way it can stabilize the rings and gravity core. Those rings are nearly the same. Let's continue in this way. And then this is probably gonna be the end of the level, and I gotta do another ring. Yep, one per stage. I'm gonna drop a pyramid on my head. I mean, you never know. Commandant, we cannot advance anymore. This area seems to be filled with even weirder lock mechanisms. If we force our way through, the large number of Heteromere shards could form enemies like we saw. These mechanisms must have an unlocking command. I know, it must be in the log data, but those parts coincidentally happen to be heavily contaminated by the punishing virus and cannot be read. A coincidence? Unlikely. Punishing virus heteromeres have displayed clear traits of intelligence. Looks like we have to force our way through. Initiating connection. Excuse me, is that Grey Raven down there? You are? You must be the legendary commandant, aren't you? Who are you? Wait, is that Miss Ayla? Yes, I'm Ayla, member of the 2nd Archaeological Team. Why is she here? Liv Lee, do you know her? You probably should too. She's the new hotness at Babylonia art scene. Murray likes going to her art exhibitions. I like Miss Ayla's work too. All of a sudden, cutesy. I've been wanting to meet you all too, especially... Oh, I should probably leave that later. I've got more important things I have to tell you. My mission here is to rescue a construct named Selena. She's a very important friend of mine. Selena already had access to all the information within the database of this space station. She said some of them could be vital to you, as it's related to the design of these rings. Right, we do need some guidance to help us through. Okay, but for some reason she cannot send the info directly to you. I'll have to relay it for you. Is that alright? Just put your name there, and she's fangirling for you. You gotta start drawing art for Liv. Can you tell me the reason? Given Selena's current state, she is unable to explain it in person. We understand. Commandant, I'll keep record. Hetero core. I'm not sure what would happen if you operated incorrectly, but please follow my instructions. Please don't drop cubes on my head. The first message is 2 into 1. Do you have any idea about it? It seems to be related to these light beams. I'll try to crack it forcibly, but it's going to take some time. It might trigger a higher level of defense system. Anyway, let's get through this together. Can I... Wait, 2 into 1? I will follow the tip. I'm going to interact with the obelisk to solve the puzzle. Wait, this one? No. Do I have to point them at each other? Oh, that's probably literally the solution. Oh, wait. Rotate this one too. One could represent a... There we go. I want more puzzles, but I want better cameras. The camera in that was horrible. Why did it lock on me? Misela, please provide the next instruction. Okay, the next message is from abstract to concrete. Abstract to concrete. We encountered enemies that gave us similar feeling. Which means starting from the abstract. Let's do it then. Whoa! There we go. From abstract to concrete. Is it gonna be like weird shapes? Ooh, lazy above my head. 3 movable mechanisms now. According to the record, the tip here is... Oh, abstract to concrete was just to fight stuff. The beginning is the end. Oh, it's a triangle. So rotate all of them once. I wish I could turn my cameras. As expected, you solved the puzzle first, Commandant. Holy crap, do I really need that many yellows? Please give me a blue. Please give me a blue. Ah, here we go again. It should be the last mechanism for this ring. Please tell us the last tip. Okay, listen carefully. Divide is complete. For this, we have to create a certain pattern using the light beam. I'm not certain about it. I think we should create as much divide as possible. Does it really just turn each of them once? Sure would be nice if I knew what he said. Oh. Wait. What does this do? Huh. Is it this one? I have no idea what that one was. I don't know how I solved it, other than just rotating all 3 once. Only a few rings left. We better hurry, the other troops should be on their way now, no matter what enemies are waiting for us at the end. This time we have many teammates on our side. That's what it seems like sometimes, huh? Like you do a puzzle, you solve it, it's like, oh cool. How did that work? I don't know, you just put it down and you never look at it again. It's my most hated kind of puzzle though, because I like knowing what I did. Misela, are you there? She appears to be online in the channel, but there's some strange noise. Could it be? Selena. Communication has been cut. She was probably attacked. Locator. Liv, could you give us her coordinates? Misela's signal is coming from a disconnected compartment. She was fighting against a corrupted signal. No. Ascendant. Yes, an Ascendant. That must be why we didn't see them. They must be after something else. It's coming. I'm coming. pressure door of the compartment blasts open. A massive hunk of black silhouette quickly leaps out of the opening toward the ring where the Grey Ravens are. Got it, Commandant. What? The dark silhouette lands, creating a huge impact. Hi, bird brains. It reveals itself to be a mechanoid in a thick overcoat, wearing a bowler hat. What? No way. Liv and Lee's probing shots all glance off its overcoat of special make. The opponent responds in silence. It merely towers itself there like a rock, calmly appraising Lucia. Yet before Watanabe and Lucia are about to attack, Selena. Ayla descends from above, her giant scythe slashing down, the force amplified by her full weight. Gabriel lifts his arm and blocks the heavy strike with ease. The act reveals what is hidden beneath the coat, and the other arm of Gabriel is Selena! The torso of a construct, torn and worn like scrap metal. Gives Selena back. Ayla draws her scythe back and quickly adjusts her form. She stomps on the ground to gain momentum and charges straight towards Gabriel. This girl. Gabriel shifts slightly. Ayla's strike misses him by an inch, leaving herself open, yet Gabriel seems not to care for the opportunity to counterattack. He stares at Lucia one last time, then hops towards a broken platform that is floating nearby. Stop. In one swift motion, Ayla readies her scythe back to regain posture. She's about to take off to go after Gabriel. Miss Ayla, Heimi no Hi. Your mission is of higher priority, but I can't let him get away. Miss Ayla. Yes? Good luck. Thank you. Ah! Did it again! Ayla smiles at Liv, then takes to the air like a missile at where Gabriel went. Find a way to get in touch with the core ring. Oh boy. Don't drop cubes on my head. You suck. Efficient. Oh, that works. Let me move. Stupid things getting in the way. The enemies this time seem different. They haven't decomposed upon being defeated. Instead, they enter a state similar to hibernation. Energy flowed steadily inside their body. Dispensing cubes. No. No more Pathikers ahead. Perhaps it's because of this enemy. Commandant, I don't know what you're thinking of, but we'd better act with caution. After all, this enemy has appeared with certain modifications. Wait, are they coming to us? They haven't shown any intention to assault. It's impossible for Punishing Virus not to show any aggressiveness, unless... What's concerning you? I'll speak for him. Unless it's their choice. Punishing Virus's choice? You mean Punishing Virus is able to make a choice? It's a feature of possessing consciousness, but... I don't know. I'm afraid no one can explain this situation clearly. We can only go forward. I've always considered that we were the bad guys, that we were doing something wrong. Oh. Cutscene. Kinda. Path occurs. The energy inside these enemies has been transferred to the mechanism and flowed into its central core. Sounds terribly bad. That core is the primary target in this assault ordered by Babylonia. At least we're getting closer to our ultimate target. Is it trying to ask for mercy? don't even know what it's doing. I don't even know if it's attacking or... Oh, come down. Oh. I have obtained you. Friend! I don't know what friend wants, but I'm taking my friend. No, I didn't want the Sakura skin. I mean, I don't have the money for the Sakura skin either. But this is my favorite alpha skin. By far, this is my favorite, so I will use this to the end of this game. I'm confused because it is friend, but it is also enemy. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Let's go, friend. Aww. Oh, I'm so curious about the lore of this station now. No more new enemies, Lucia. And this is the last mechanism. After passing through this, we'll face the largest parasitic on the gravity core. Any hesitation is unnecessary at this point. Grey Raven, prepare for battle. Now the question is the punishing virus intelligent, or is Selena's consciousness in that cube? Because that sounds a lot more likely. Guess we'll see. It's taking a lot longer than I expected it to, though. 11, which means I should have 3 more missions, according to Merle. All the platforms are stabilized. Energy reaction detected in the gravity core. Crimson lightning flickers around the platform surface, forming a horde of enemies, punishing heteromers. We'll handle these darn things. You guys deal with the grav core. Grey Raven, we're counting on you. These things are supposed to be intelligent and have minds of their own, eh? Good, I'll convert them all to anti-nationalists. This man's like, I'ma turn our enemies into my political allies. Let's dance. Fucking... Okay. Oh, it's this guy. Okay. I'm gonna assume this is the easy version. So probably no phase 2. Come on. Dang it. Come on, do an attack. This was my most hated thing about this boss. It's so hard to dodge. Can I move? Oh my gosh. Finally. I died. I probably could have killed him faster just by using my orbs, but I wanted to play with him. Alpha is not alpha if you do not shoot sword waves. I'm actually kind of shocked it doesn't let us use Ayla, but I feel like that might be the hidden stage. Did we succeed? It's only readjusting its form temporarily, no substantial damage. In that case, let's keep the heat up. Sooner or later, we'll expose its weakness. Time for your secret weapon, don't you think? Noticed. Watanabe, how did you know? You've done so much prep work, my brain's not that rusted yet. Watanabe glances at the satellite outside. That's more than just a comms relay, right? Yes. Tell me how to use it. Of course, I know you have your concerns. You weren't hiding it on purpose. Okay, that's fair. I kinda guessed as much, because she's the only other character that we know is here that we didn't really talk much about. Okay. I'll tell Watanabe then, Commandant. Initiating connection. Hello? Y'all hear me? The railgun's fully charged long ago. Still a work in progress here. Wait for my signal. Who are you, old geezer? You look kind of familiar, though. Where's Grey Raven? We had a little discussion, decided that I would be the best candidate to guide the prism. That's the case. I see. The folks up ahead must have seen this coming, then. Alright. But, Lucia, I've never seen you like this. The energy level of the core is rising again after the transformation. Now I'm curious how many forms it has. I think it only had you know what? It had quite a few forms in that last phase. Prism needs more time to stabilize and adjust for the best shot. Understood. We got your back. Keep the pressure up. I'll try to get this thing to show an opening. Oh, it literally is just phase 2. Can you not give me a stupid setup of orbs? Yeah, triple. Come back down. Hi. I hate bosses like this that just go up into the air and it's like, oh, now I gotta wait. Just let me keep hitting you. Okay. 13. Probably gonna be lots of story. Die less than thrice. Oh, I actually have to use some. I should have some, yeah, that are almost... Do I have any more that are almost done? I think I used it yesterday. Yeah. Now, all squads immediately evacuate from the core. Fire. Karenina slams the launch button as hard as she can in Babylonia's command room. After a series of loud and deep hums, a blinding beam of light is shot from Babylonia towards the relay satellite. The entirety of Babylonia seems to have moved slightly from the recoil. The beam passes through the special lenses on the relay satellite, tearing a line of pure annihilation across space, shooting towards the space station. A few seconds later, it's here. Ooh, that's big. The high-energy beam travels through the opening in the gravity room, landing on the punishing virus heteromere core with pinpoint precision. It burns and eats through the surface. The surface material burns to a white-hot temperature. Parts of it evaporate, parts of it sublimates. All the members of Babylonia and Forsaken troops fix their eyes on this sight. Is it over? Did we make it evolve? No. And when the beam finally dissipates, the blinding light dims and the gravity core's shell falls off, radiating at red-hot temperature. The inner content, a cube crisscrossed in black and red, introduced itself at the center of the platform. Its smooth and dense surface shows no sign of wear and tear. That's its true form. What the? That was just the shell? It seems that all physical properties of this heteromere we observed were deliberately disguised to misdirect us by this thing. Hey, Grey Raven, Encore, the second shot is ready. It's too late. Because of the impact from Babylonia, the space station is beginning to spin. The relay satellite can't get a clean shot. Meanwhile, in the gravity room, it is gathering mass again. Commandant, what shall we do? We have no other methods. Give up yet. As long as we continue to suppress it, we can wait for another chance. The station is now slowly spinning from the railgun impact. Through the picture frame that is the massive hole in the ceiling, the stars and space debris begin to swim in their stillness. Energy reaction detected again. This time it's from the bottom of the core. What is it trying to... In this situation, if... No. Sunlight beams into the gravity room. A pale blue dot comes into sight. Oh, is it gonna make like a magnifying glass? A blast wave shoots out from the bottom of the core. The Heteromere core launches itself out of the gravity room's opening, taking some mass with it, heading directly towards humanity's home. Watanabe reacts immediately. Attention to all Forsakens. Prepare to evacuate the space station immediately. Mr. Watanabe, the evac route has been sent to you. Watanabe quickly turns and heads for the gravity room's exit. Watanabe. Go after it. The other stunned Babylonia members are all left behind. Oh. Okay. Space mission. This is some Honkai level shit. Oh, the core. This is actually kind of cool. Ah. Oh. I'm gonna have to dash through the beams. What? Oh, that was the edge of the... Oh, they could have done this so much better. I wish you also, like, did a barrel roll when you dodged instead of just moving. Literally all I can do is move and dodge. There's no other controls. The animations are definitely kinda iffy, though. The cool idea, but it's definitely been done better in different places. Purple things. This is really common in a lot of mobile games where they'll add different game modes just to make the story more interesting. Honkai does it too. But yeah, I didn't expect that. It could have been better. It definitely could have been better, but I don't know if they're ever going to reuse that. So I guess that's why they half-assed it. Mr. Watanabe, you are too close to the target. 4 cleansing missiles are launched from the aircraft. Watanabe pushes the lever to the limit. The aircraft heaves itself like a dying animal and turns. Yet, in mere seconds later, the missiles collide with the Heteromere core. Flames and explosions devour everything. 4 brilliant mushroom clouds bloom above Earth's sky. Meanwhile, in Babylonia's command room. Where's Watanabe's signal? His signal's gone, Chief. Along with the signals of all the Forsaken. In another corner of the space station. Alina... Unfortunately, your fate is not in your own hands. Gabriel peels his eyes away from the broken construct or what was left of Selena in his arms. Initiating punishing relay communication channel. Gabriel, how did it go? Target construct successfully captured. Both the corruption rate and functionality are in line with our estimates. Very well. Roland and I will wait for you at the scheduled location. Ugh. You cannot last too long, you know. Don't be late. Understood. What about the other side? Sister has started moving. Understood. The connection cuts off. Gabriel places Selena into the launch capsule before squeezing himself in. He adjusts Selena's pose, then closes the gate and presses the launch button. Meanwhile, somewhere on Earth, the last uninfected Eternal engine is speeding across a sea of sands. Meteors fall from the dark blue sky, raining fire onto where the train is headed. The scorching heat turns the surface of the caverns into a different sheen. Oh, so this is the lore of why we're gonna be getting, Sophia and stuff soon. Two silhouettes watch the heavenly catastrophe from a luxurious balcony on the side of the cabin. It's a signal. Strings are about to be pulled. Yep. There's Sophia. Sophia. Yes? How's everything? She looks so different from the final version, that silhouette. Our scout just returned. Everything went as you expected. I should mention there's a new face in the civilian cabin. No matter, I will have him monitor that person. For now, let us just watch our plan unfold. What's done cannot be undone. No matter what, we must take the high ground before they could. Understood. And that's a teaser for the next chapter coming in like 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, actually? I don't know if there's story coming next month. That might be like 2 months. Sad. I guess we'll see. But, I'm a lot more curious about the punishing virus. Because it helped us, though I guess it also escaped from that, so maybe it needed us to turn off the gravity? I don't know. But we have the hidden missions to do. Apparently 3? Yeah, it's just out of 9, huh? There's 3. Okay. I'm gonna need to claim some more. Do I have another one that's just 1 day? Yep, 1 day. Confirmed. Grab some. Now we go back in time to when Ayla went on the station, I'm assuming. There are no others in sight except Ayla in the long and narrow station passageway. The lights flicker on and off. Dull, low battle noises could be heard occasionally, probably coming from other troops fighting the enemy. Phew. Ayla inhaled a deep breath and started to focus, trying to sense any possible signal from Selena. Lines from The Tempest. As predicted. Selena, can you hear me? Ayla tries to sort all sorts of communication methods but receives no replies. Maybe Selena could not receive signal. Yes, that must be it. Okay, I will find you, and I will bring you back. Keep it up, Selena. Keep singing. Ayla picks up her scythe and starts running. This'll be fun, because I haven't actually gotten to try her. Oh, her voice is very different from what I expected. I can sense Selena's voice. It's clear and close. We're going to meet again, Selena. Just hang on for one more moment. Keep singing. Okay, blue throws the scythe. Yellow, an uppercut and a dash. Red is just AoE. Huh. Pretty cool for a tank. Ooh. I thought the other wall was gonna open. Oh, I see you, Cross. I see you and I know what you do. Oh! Okay, maybe I should have read this. Anything and then yellow. Or anything in blue. I say yellow. Huh. Oh, and it gives a shield? Yeah, I think I just found it out. Pretty cool. That tremor. The space station is breaking up. At this rate, not only Selena, but other troops. I have to come up with a solution. Approach the Heteromer terminal. Oh, it vacuums them too! I actually really like her. I wasn't gonna try and get her, but... Huh. I kinda regret getting rid of her scythe. I actually pulled her 6-star scythe, and I used it to upgrade Alpha's sword. I still think that was a better option, but she's actually really cool. It was pretty old style. Electromagnetic lock control modules back online. Insufficient authority to modify. Though I can't modify it directly, it should be good enough for now. Okay, next. I think the only issue if I actually want to get and use Ayla is, I really like her skin. Her, like, mech spacesuit skin. No. Looks like it might be a sad one. Cute. Relax and focus on Selena's voice. Boom. What was that? Initiating connection. Ayla, emergency comms, approach. Leader, what is it? Approaching. Communication has been cut off. Signal is too poor, but I know. Time is running out. There is where Selena failed. I must be more cautious. Must be more cautious, runs into Gabriel and chases him around. No, just one of the most powerful beings. Selena should be nearby. That's a lot of Heteromirs, what the hell? Oh, that is so satisfying. Oh. I don't like you. Intruder detected. Intruder detected. You must buy a sightseeing ticket first. Please buy your ticket at the ticket booth. Fucking Kovalev. Yeah, the one that looks kind of like a bunny. I really like that skin, it's cute. I don't really like the skimpy, oh, let's have cleavage skins. I like the ones that just look... They look cool and badass and still have like a cute look to them. That's why I like Alpha's yellow coat. Otherwise, a special procedure will be initiated. This is? That's pretty. Do you know where is Selena? Initiating enforcement procedure. Seems I don't have a choice. I have no time for this. Bring it on. For Christ's sake. How was that not a dodge? How is that not a dodge? Oh, wrong button. I hate this fucking robot. I guess I get to try her ult now, which I think I can move during. Give me blue, give me blue. You're against the wall now, bitch. Take that. Higher threat level detected. Abandoned current mission. Go to location. Gravity room. Ah, ran off. But I can search around at last. I'm gonna assume that's when we got to the gravity room. Searches and digs around. There's some logbooks stored in the terminal. They should be useful. Weird choice of picture if we didn't actually find her in that mission. We're probably gonna find him though. I don't think he gets added as a boss for a few patches though. Not sure, but I don't think he gets added to the game for a while. Here it is. Selena. Ayla slashes at a closed cabin door a few times, bashing it out of shape. And then... She kicks the door away. Selena, you there? The interior of the cabin is barely visible under the dim emergency lights. A terminal near the wall is still running. It displays many charts and data. The terminal's control panel has been ripped off, with a few connectors plugged in. On the other side of the cables... She plugged herself into the space station. Was the lifeless remains of half a humanoid leaning on the corner. Her hands lay limp on the floor, her eyes empty. Life has left her body. Selena. Ayla puts her scythe down. She slowly approaches and crouches down. As she gradually reaches out for her face, the carcass suddenly jerks as if she had felt Ayla. Ayla is shocked for a split second, but she regains her composure immediately. The dark eyes of the carcass start to light up. Selena, thank goodness you're alive. Selena's sound unit seems to have been heavily damaged. Her voice comes out bitter, strange. As if she is concerned about her voice, she no longer makes any sound. Don't worry, Selena. I'll run some checks now and I'll bring you back. We can get you a new body then. Ayla starts to check Selena's various body functions. Fortunately, Selena is a support-type construct, so her infection level was kept under the threshold. Ayla believes that Selena's strong will to survive must have also helped. Great, looks like you will last until we get home. Ayla looks at Selena, then at the terminal she is connected to. Did you survive only because of the energy from the space station terminal? How Selena struggled through many dark days was beyond Ayla's imagination. Right, the song. You connected yourself to the terminal, then added your song to the interference signal broadcasted by the space station. That's how you did it, right? Selena, you must have been waiting for me to notice. I think I skipped one. Might have. Oh, no, I didn't. It just did the weird glitchy thing. Sorry, I came too late. I'm bringing you home, right now. Wait. Just when Ayla is about to unplug Selena from the terminal screen changes. This is the space station's database. And surveillance camera footage. Oh, that... Wait, is this Grey Raven? Grey Raven members can be seen on the ring of the gravity room. They look clueless. Selena, do you want me to help them? But the communication device here isn't functioning. Okay, I'll try to find another terminal nearby. Hope this won't take too long. Yes, but she's not going to be a normal construct. She's going to be a, what are they called again? I can't remember the name of it, but I'll show you it on the Taiwan... Oh, I have to update the Taiwan server. I can't show it. But, there's two kinds of constructs. We've only got the normal kind right now. There's gonna be the other ones. I think they're called compositors. Compositors can only be used with other compositors, but a single compositor is basically the strength of a whole team. Like, they're super OP. Ayla, not Ayla. Selena, as far as I know, is the dark compositor, I think. Dark or ice? I feel like I should check this before saying all this. Let me check quickly. But I'm pretty sure, of course, Billy is really laggy from Canada, so hopefully this doesn't take too long to load. Oh, that was actually really fast. Oh, she's lightning. Apparently I'm just stupid. Okay. But yeah, she's lightning. And I'm surprised you haven't seen her yet. But yeah, she is... Here, let me fix my view so I can see the stream again. Oh my god, my computer's lagging. Okay, that's proof that my computer is lagging. Wow, it sent twice. Oops. But yeah, I sent you... I'll delete one of them. But yeah, that's what Selena looks when she's playable. Selena is going to be a compositor, which means you can't use her with your normal team, but she's going to be an insanely overpowered lightning DPS that can fight by herself. But back to the game. Hostile signals. Alright, Selena, wait for me. I'm coming. Together. Her vacuum ability is so satisfying. Oh, he had a bomb. I didn't notice he had a bomb. Stop it. Interference is too strong. After wiping the enemies here, I have to find another terminal as a single signal amplifier. In doing so, I contact Grey Ravens. According to the topographic map, there should be a terminal ahead. Ah, and some friends. Found it, but that's not good. Those heteromeres are protecting the terminal, and there's a robot guard near it. I better not get close to those cubes. And that robot guard seems to communicate with the terminal in a certain ways. In short, I have to activate it. Am I gonna have to fight it? Activated robot guard. Defeat it. Okay. How did that do no damage? There we go. Yeah, it works. Let's do it. Oh, I know I can send it to you later, by the way, Marl, but it's just easier that way. I would put it in chat, but some links are just really weird and long. Maybe they lost too much energy because of Grey Raven. Let me see if the terminal still works. It is activated. Finally, I can contact Grey Raven. Ayla informs Grey Raven the gravity room's mechanism at that moment. Bang. Target sighted. Recycling now. Wait, what's that? Ayla notices the extremely high corruption level of the tall enemy and realizes what was happening. But just when she starts to attack, Selena's already ripped off the terminal. The enemy then turns around, takes Ayla's strike with his broad shoulders. What? Ayla doesn't hesitate for a second. She unleashes numerous attacks with her scythe. Strangely, the enemy doesn't want to engage in the fight, instead he keeps moving back. Once he reaches the cabin door, he leaps towards the gravity room's core area. Oh, and this is where we were. Ayla follows Gabriel to the shattered floating platform. Gabriel flips over and fires a shot. He uses the counterforce to jump through the opening in the wall, which is a result of the previous blast. After the heat from the explosion dissipates. Oh no. Before he gets away, I must. Just when Ayla is about to follow him, a mechanical claw protrudes from the edge of the platform. The claw continues to climb toward the platform surface, finally revealing itself. Korolev. Humans must be destroyed. It is Korolev. After the battle with Grey Raven, it fell into the vacuum turbulence, but somehow managed to survive space. Destroy. Now of all times. Before Korolev could attack again, Ayla cuts its remaining structure in half, completely annihilating it. However, she has also wasted precious time. Ayla looks at the opening to space. I must hurry. Right at this time, a huge beam shoots through the opening and strikes the punishing Heteromer directly. The gravity room is a mess. Ayla struggles to maintain her balance on the floating platform. She keeps telling herself one thing: I mustn't stop, otherwise Selena would. She leaps from one floating platform to the next, jumping, dodging, spinning, and slashing through anything in her way. Finally, Ayla makes it out of the space station. There are giant explosions on the low Earth orbit in the distance, but Ayla has no attention to spare. Selena. Still, she was one step too late. The door of the capsule where Gabriel and Selena are in has closed. The launch procedure has been initiated. Wait, Selena. Ayla runs with all her might on the outer surface of the space station, but the capsule has already taken off. No matter what she does, it only moves further away. Only the heat of the capsule's exhaust flames remain, scorching Ayla's body. She could only silently watch the capsule as it flies toward Earth. Earth. Ayla mumbles to herself. She already knows her next move. There must still be a chance. Selena, wait for me. Ooh, I can't wait for Selena's story. I can't wait. Ah. That was a good new story. I like that. And it adds new lore. It's interesting that they went for her. Because I never considered that Selena could become an Ascendant. Because I'm still of the opinion that I think the players are technically in the wrong. I think technically that Babylonia is the bad guys. And the Ascendants are probably in the right. But we probably won't find that out for a few chapters. But it's just a guess. Let's clean everything. Hey, some Fredericks to work on some, Oh, there was one for the, hidden chapters, too. Yay, free resources. I am now caught up. Officially. Now I'm gonna have to do some dailies and stuff and get all that stuff done. But I had fun. I hope you guys had fun, too. I don't want to bore you guys with the dailies and whatever else, but before I go, Some of you may have seen Bree in chat before. Glow and Echo is my partner. Love her. She's streaming right now. She's doing a birthday stream, a belated birthday stream. Her birthday was during her work week. She was too tired to do it on Thursday. So, gonna give you guys a link. She is streaming on Twitch playing Kingdom Hearts 1. So I'm gonna be going there, hanging out while playing, doing my dailies and all my games. I hope you guys can join. But there's the stream. Twice, I guess. Yes, a rare YouTube to Twitch raid. But yeah, please join. Come hang out with Bree. And I will see you guys tomorrow, hopefully, to do the Honkai story. So, thanks for watching. Love you guys. Rah!